Munster champions Kerry came to Cusack Park in Ennis, having lost just twice in the provincial championships to Clare in 110 years. The home team, playing their third championship match in a couple of weeks, were sharp and competitive and took an early lead from a Martin O'Leary free. The visitors, who had not played a competitive game in 11 weeks, were on the mark with this goal from cornerback Paul Murphy, when well set up by Stephen O'Brien. But Clare are fit and well organised, and they responded with scores from Shane McGrath, his second point of the game, and this score from Enda Collin had the sides level midway through the first half. Then the Banner County showed a shock right beyond the cards when Shane McGrath went past a couple of Kerry defenders, found space and shot low to the net. Paul Geaney, who led UCC to this year's Sigerson Cup, had an outstanding full championship debut, scoring 6 points from play, and he helped Kerry back on level terms. But again, Colin Collins' men responded with a score from son Sean and a couple of David Tubridy efforts, which left Clare in front at the break, leading 1 goal and 8 points to Kerry's 1 goal and 7 points. Kerry were the better side after the break, finding their range with 3 unanswered points to edge ahead, including this good run and score from another debutant in Kenmare's Stephen O'Brien, with Brian Sheehan in his 49th championship match also adding a point. Clare always stayed in touch with substitute Rory O'Donnell, leaving his side just a goal behind. Despite Kerry having to play the final 10 minutes with 14 men after midfielder Anthony Marr was shown a second yellow card by Meath referee David Goff. But the Kingdom showed their experience of closing out games with points like this from former All-Ireland winning captain Declan O'Sullivan. Substitute Barry John Keane stretched their advantage into a winning lead of 6 points. But Clare, who could do very well in the qualifiers, added the last 2 scores from Owen Cleary and Tubridy's 4th of the game. Kerry will beat great rivals Cork in the Munster final in 2 weeks, as it ended in front of 6,000 fans in Ennis. Kerry 1 goal and 17 points, Clare 1 goal and 13 points.
We didn't play especially well today now, but you know, we knew coming up here that it was going to be a severe test of us. Clare had you know, 2 good games under the belt. They played particularly well in Dungarvan the second evening. So you know, we knew that we were going to have to pull out a good performance up here.
I suppose we were up a point at half time and going well. I suppose the problem in the second half was that they seemed to get their scores a little easier than we did.
So it's Cork versus Kerry in the Munster final. That's on the 6th of July. Now, there's no big surprise that, obviously, Kevin, but the big debate in Munster football is the fact that it's the cause of a lot of anger. The Cork and Kerry are seeded so that they won't be drawn to play against each other until the final.
Sure.
And the other counties feel that's hugely unfair, that if Cork and Kerry met in a quarter-final or semi-final, one of them could get to a final. The significance of that, and how do you feel about that?
Well, strongly, because, but one caveat, the counties that are annoyed voted for this.
Their county board, the football people feel upset about it, yeah.
Because I imagine, well, I don't imagine, I'm pretty sure, it's a financial decision.
Yes.
Cork and Kerry will have 40,000 plus in a Munster final, and it's a very attractive fixture, obviously. But the chances of an